My name is Clark Whitney, as Michael has already explained. I live in a little town called Dexter, Michigan, which is about 40 miles west of Detroit in the Eastern Time Zone in the United States. So whether you're in here or in Europe or in Asia, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. Now, a couple of things I want to say right off the bat is, jumping off from what Michael just said, your trading plan might be the difference between becoming a successful trader or a failure. And I do want to emphasize that trading plans and trading in general, as you become successful, can be boring. So if you're expecting fireworks today, you've come to the wrong place. However, I don't expect this to be as boring as falling asleep on your keyboard either. What you will do if you get into the trading plan and really buy into it, you're going to end up with a Swiss Army knife of information that will boost your trading and make you much more successful going forward. So my trading really started back in 2002, but back then platforms, software programs, data feeds, news releases, all of that was not free as it is today. We have the great privilege of using MT4 or other platforms which are free for the download, and you can trade simply by clicking a mouse a few times. Trading is simple, but it's not easy, and it requires a trading plan to become successful. Now, when I started out in 2002, it cost me someplace in the neighborhood of $3,000 just for the platform, not to mention the a la carte cost of the data feeds and the news releases. So I was paying someplace in the neighborhood of $200 a month just to be able to trade. That's after the cost of the initial cost of the platform. Now, the problem I had back then was I dove in with both feet, learned as much as I could about the platform that I was using and how Forex worked, but I also had a full-time job, and I can empathize with those who do. And so I was spending anywhere between 8 and 16 hours a day at my day job. I had to quit trading for a while because I just couldn't afford the additional time, and the monthly fees were chewing up my disposable income. So I quit trading for a few years. As we approached 2010, I was in an industry, the photographic industry, that was being destroyed by the digital revolution that started in 2000 and is still progressing today. It literally drove hundreds of photo labs out of business. Mine, the company that I worked for 26 years, was one of those. So in early 2010, I started looking into Forex again as a potential replacement for income, and because as I tried to look for additional jobs, they just weren't available. It was in 2010, jobs were extremely scarce. I put out hundreds of resumes, didn't get a bite on anything. I had one interview, and they picked a much younger person to fill that void. So Forex became my alternative. I attended some brick-and-mortar seminars and was looking at various platforms. Most of them were extremely expensive to get into. The one I'm thinking of right now was, if you bought into their full Forex package, it was like $25,000. I said, no, I can learn this without that kind of expense. Well, in the company I worked for 26 years went out of business Christmas Eve of 2010. And I had already started looking into Forex. I had already come across Forex Strategy Secrets. I had already talked to Michael, and I had already purchased Launchpad and was looking for some coaching because I needed some direction. Well, before they would allow me to get into coaching, they sent me a questionnaire to fill out, which asked questions concerning my mindset about Forex, where I expected to go, whether I had a trading plan or not, and other assorted questions. I filled it out as completely as I could, sent it back, and the very first thing in the coaching session that I took was I was asked to put together a trading plan. And I said to myself, oh, brother, what am I getting into now? And so it took me a bit of research, but within a short span of time, I had put together my first trading plan, which was fairly comprehensive. Since then, I have literally read a couple of books on trading plans, dozens and dozens of articles, modified and adjusted my trading plan, and come up with the trading plan that I have today, which is, this will give you a preview of what you can expect from the trading plan webinar. As we look at trading plan then, we want to consider what it really is. My wife and I, for instance, took a trip not too long ago, and I had to get on Google and print out a map because I really didn't know how to get from where I'm at to where I wanted to be. And so I printed out a map. It wasn't too difficult to follow, and we were able to get there. We took a vacation out to Seattle, Washington to see our daughter and new granddaughter. We put together an itinerary so that we wouldn't miss any major items in our trip. We were out there for a couple of months and wanted to see certain things. That's what an itinerary is all about. When I was gainfully employed, we had weekly meetings, and in every weekly meeting we had an agenda. And the agenda was designed to help us stay focused on the tasks at hand and not miss any important items in the meeting. And back in the 70s, I built a home. Mm-hmm. And the home required a blueprint, and the blueprint allowed me to hire the appropriate architects and the appropriate contractors to get the job done. Now, the question I want to ask is, what is the common denominator between all of these things? A map, an itinerary, an agenda, and a blueprint. Well, they are all plans. They are all designed to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And that's what a trading plan does. It provides you with a roadmap to your final destination, which should be a professional, active, successful trader. All right? And it's one of the most important activities Forex traders should be into. When it comes to Forex, if you're approaching it from the standpoint of it being a full-time profession, you need to approach it very seriously. And that's why I'm saying when we get done here, you're going to have a preview of the major items associated with the webinar, which will get you a very serious approach to your trading, and that is your trading plan. The Forex Trading Plan webinar will focus on all the items needed in order to create a professional trading plan. Keep in mind that without a trading plan, you are really trading like flipping a coin and hoping for the best, but potentially ending up getting the worst. So what's covered? What are the materials covered in this webinar? We are going to look at what a trading plan is. If you have ever looked at some of the articles about trading plans found on the internet, they leave you more confused than when you started. Most of them are not complete. This presentation will lay out a very comprehensive, multi-part trading plan. It is not a single document as you might think. It is a set of documents designed in such a way as to define all aspects of your trading life. We will explore some definitions to explain this in the webinar. Why do you need one? It provides the roadmap, as I already mentioned, necessary to becoming a professional, a successful professional trader. Trading plans are a lot like insurance. People don't usually want it until they've already had a catastrophe. But after the catastrophe, the trader will often recognize that something needs to be done. Once the trader realizes that a trading plan isn't just a preference but a necessity, they have taken the first step in the process. What will it do for you? It will guide, direct, and focus your energies on the task at hand. It is the framework around your trading. What are the benefits of having one? Well, there are many, and we will go into a few of them in just a little bit. What is included in it in the webinar? This is the heart of the presentation. We will be examining all aspects of a trading plan and explaining how you can build your own. All right, so let's look at a few of the things a trading plan will do for you. First of all, it will make the act of trading much simpler. The trading plan has within it a specified path that you follow during your trading sessions. And so there's no guesswork involved. Once you have a trading plan in place, it produces and creates for you the act of trading kind of automatically. It becomes a part of you, and it becomes much simpler. You don't have to guess at things. Secondly, it will limit your making bad trades. By following your trading plan, you can stay away from many of the bad trades that you might be taking right now. Thirdly, it will prevent many psychological issues from taking root. It's been said that trading is at least 80% psychological and 20% technical, charting and what have you. Some put it as high as 90% and 10%. Psychological issues pop up from previous history. We are bred and born with certain preconceived notions about what's safe, what's not safe. A trading plan eliminates a lot of these psychological issues from taking root. Fourthly, it takes away much of the decision-making emotions of a trade. Emotions can kill you. There are times when I really want to jump into a trade because I see the dollar soaring or I see the pound tanking. But if the trade does not set up correctly based on my trading plan, I say, no, I can't do that. It doesn't meet my trading plan rules. And so it keeps you out of bad decision-making that the emotions can cause, and consequently keeps you out of losing trades. What are the benefits? First of all, it provides for you a relaxed, stress-free trading that is simpler with a plan than without one. We've kind of touched on that already. It provides you the ability to monitor your progress, diagnose faults, and amend the plan accordingly. If you have a trading plan and you're still not successful as a trader, there's only two reasons for that. Either your trading plan is faulty or you're faulty. The approach you're taking does not meet your trading plan, you're not following your trading plan, or you don't have one in the first place. And so it allows you, the benefit is that it allows you to monitor your progress. It becomes the baseline upon which everything happens from then on. A plan enables you to control the only thing you can control, and that is yourself. You can't control the weather, you can't control the news, you can't control the markets, but you can control yourself. And so the trading plan helps you to do that very thing. Professional traders are highly disciplined. A trading plan will instill a large measure of discipline into your trading. Gamblers tend to lack both discipline and a plan, and they tend to lose their shirt. That's why they call it lost wages instead of Las Vegas. A plan will enable you to trade outside your comfort zone. How many times have you let a loss run and cut a profit short because it was the comfortable thing to do? You didn't really want to make that final decision. A plan executed with discipline will help to prevent this from happening. A plan is your roadmap, which will enable you to get from wherever you are now to wherever you want to be, and I'm assuming since you're here, that's consistent profitability. Why do you need one? Because it answers the 6 most important questions of trading. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. The who refers to you. We will look at, in the webinar, we will look into creating a personal inventory of your attributes and your character traits, which will help you define your trading environment. Keep in mind, a trading plan is a very personal thing. My trading plan is not necessarily yours. My trading environment is not consistent with yours necessarily. And so the who here is an introspective look at who you are, how you feel about trading, what your goals are, etc. The why speaks to the reasons why you are trading and sets out the goals that you want to achieve. The what gets into investing versus trading and looks at the financial markets. The where spells out exactly what pieces of hardware and software and additional items go into a trading environment. Perhaps you're trading you want to trade mobile versus desktop. The trading plan can help you define all of those things. The when builds the schedule you will follow in order to be an effective trader, and the how is the step-by-step process you will follow to become an effective trader. So those 6 questions are at the heart of a trading plan. Building a trading plan includes a number of things. There's a lot more that we'll be saying about this in the webinar, but we'll look at 9 of them just to get started. Building a trading plan, what is included? Well, it includes your trading attitude and goals, and your training attitude and goals, how you expect to go forward in your learning process. Both of those are part of this. We will look at the markets, instruments, and time frames used in Forex trading. Not everybody uses the same time frames. Not everybody necessarily uses the same indicators, etc. And the markets, we will define those and look at those in some depth. We will look at the tools of the trade, such things as the platform, the indicators, etc. We will put together a set of steps you need to take before the market opens. Myself, I facilitate the European trading room. My day starts at 2 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time in this case. I get up at 2 and do a few personal things. Once I get to my trading desk, there is a series of things that I look at before the market even opens, before I even start the webinar. And so that those are really important to get your day going correctly. So we'll be looking at those. Risk and money management. This is an extremely important part of trading, and we will be looking at it both from a general and a specific point of view. We will be looking at trade strategies, setups, entries, and even exits, and how best to approach those things, because those are part of your trading plan. Again, once you have the trading plan built, it becomes a fairly simple process of implementing it if you stick to your trading plan. We will look at how to journal, what to do after the market closes, what kind of records to keep, etc. That's an extremely important part of trading. Many traders call it a post-mortem. They look at their failed and successful trades, find out what they did right as well as what they did wrong, and try and adjust things to make sure that there are many more right things that you do than the wrong things. We will look at the discipline. A trader is a disciplined individual, and they follow their trading plan on a religious basis to prevent a lot of potential problems and to guide and direct them in the direction to become successful. We'll also look at my 10 golden rules of trading. They don't necessarily match everybody else's 10 golden rules, but they're mine. And they are, you should have a set of golden rules that you follow. All right. Then to sum up, a trading plan is a complete set of rules that covers every aspect of your trading life. And when I say trading life, I mean trading life. Part of your trading plan requires continued education. And so when you're not actively pushing the button and taking trades, you're doing research, development, various other things, simulated trading, all kinds of activities that will help you improve in time. And the trading plan should be at least 6 documents in size. Now there's a shocker. Most people think 1, well, maybe 2. No, 6. And they are extremely important, and this creates a set of documents that is your entire trading plan. As a bonus for attending the webinar, you're going to receive a zip file of documents, which will be supplied as a bonus attending, which will give you all of the tools you need to create your own personalized professional trading plan. Now, just to whet your appetite a little bit, there are the zip file includes 8 folders with an initial README first file, and each the total number of files associated with these 8 are 30 in number. We will be looking at the markets and various activity or various things about the markets, speculator trading versus investor, market makers versus electronic communications, type of financial markets, etc. Then comes psychology, and there is a core values worksheet here, a couple of articles giving you some background into the psychology of trading. We will be looking at strategies, and I'm including 2 of my basic strategies, my EBNA strategy, which is a trend reversal strategy, and my ranging EBNA strategy. And in a ranging market, specifically as we're approaching summertime, there's going to be a lot more ranging markets than trending markets, and this is an excellent one to take advantage of that. We're going to look at tools, everything from volatility to market segments, trading hours, management secrets of billionaires. In the trading journal, I'm going to include setting up a trading journal and simple journal entry and a 3-sheet journal entry as well. These are Excel spreadsheets which you can use to create your own journal if you wanted to follow the ones that I use on a regular basis. Under the trading plan itself, there is just a raft of information on how to create one, including templates to create your own, to help you create your own trading plan. And in trading styles, we're going to look at common foreign currency trading styles. Find your trading style. What trading style do you have, by the way? Have you ever asked yourself that question? And this one says which one is best for you. And then we have a folder called watch lists, and in here we have 3 more Excel spreadsheets which are part of the document 6 document set that I've already mentioned, and that is it. There's 30 documents altogether. I think that's a fabulous set of documents that will help anybody that is really interested become a much more successful trader by putting together a trading plan. So that's about it. I'm going to send it back over to Michael, and he can give you some more information about how to register.
Thank you, Clark. One of the things that I need to say about what you've just shown us here, Clark, is I know that you have spent literally hundreds of hours in research pulling this information together and selecting only the information that is most helpful to you and many of the students that you've come in contact with. I have actually personally got a copy of these documents, and they are unbelievable. One of the things Clark didn't mention in there is the 6 documents that he feels are required. Every single one of his documents are going to be made part of that package. So you not only have an example of a trading plan, you have his example of a trading plan that is actually working for him. And he qualified that it may not be suitable necessarily for you, but if you start with that as a basis, you're going to be able to get to a plan much quicker. So what has happened here is we have pre-recorded a powerful group coaching content-filled webinar that Clark has previewed here with all of the details in it. Plus, we have got the 30 documents that are available by PDF download. And that is what we're going to help you with at this point. We've left this generic enough that anyone who trades any kind of a system can benefit from this training. We have different levels of students. Some of you have signed up for our free Jumpstart strategy, and that is as far as you're going to go with us in terms of training material. However, you still are working toward putting together a trading plan, and though Clark's trading plan is based on our nth degree system, the essence of that is generic enough that you will be able to use that and copy it, plagiarize it if you will, shamelessly, to try to come up with a good plan. That is our intent here today. So first line on this, Clark, how to get involved. All right, this is a trading plan group coaching session for full-time traders. If you are not interested in making money with Forex or making money with trading, this is probably not something that you should consider. When you order this at your leisure, you're going to have instant access to it right now. So pre-recorded, it's available, the tags are made, and you'll be able to do this right in your own home. You don't have to travel or wait for a webinar or worry about the timing of that webinar. We have so many students around the world, we've had to do it this way to make this accessible to everyone who needs it and wants it. The price we had initially set at $300. This training information is literally going to be worth thousands. Because it has been pre-recorded and because you have spent the time with us here today, we have discounted this nearly 50% to give you access to all of the tools, all of the methods, a copy of a workable trading plan that you can have and start to work on immediately. It will provide you the basis for getting a trading plan that will work. I think, Clark, you didn't mention here that you have been through, I don't know how many revisions, but I'm going to guess at least 10 over the past 5 years.
Yeah, I've tried to revise it about every 6 to 8 months.
And that is to adapt to changes in market conditions, changes in knowledge, changes in the scope that you have. I know that Clark has put together a trading plan that he's able to make a full-time living by trading. He's using our course material as the genetics for the trading plan that he has built, but he has tailored it for him specifically, and this thing really works. Several of you have mentioned to me during today's webinar that you really appreciate Clark's EBNA strategy, and the reason that you like it is because if you follow it, it actually works. And he's going to provide not only the strategy, the detail of that strategy, but the daily trading plan and the activities that he does before, during, and after his trading day ends. $169 we feel is a phenomenal bargain. Okay, and to register for this, there is a link coming, http:// tinyurl.com/the number 218 is the sequence number for this is the number in our group coaching program, a hyphen, trading plan. Make sure it's all one word with a capital P. It is case sensitive. If any of you have any questions about this or any of our other products, please contact me. My name is Michael at forexstrategysecrets.com. I am the student advisor for the company and generally up on most everything that's going on. If you have questions or comments, anything that you'd like to talk to us about, please email me, or here's my contact information. We are in the state of Utah. At 801-805-0159 is my direct line. And if you're outside the country, contact us at 1-800-459-2796. I just want to thank Clark for the research and the work and the consistency and the example that he has been in our trading lives. Those of us that are associated with him have been greatly benefited by his wealth of experience. Today we're featuring the way to access his trading plan, and I promise you that it will save you hundreds of hours of research to get into this material. And choose to participate and build a trading plan with or without our help. We know that it's going to benefit you greatly